You blame me for changing the locks on my parents' apartment. Can you blame me for changing the locks on my parents' apartment? Today I messed up, Timu. I am considering taking drastic measures to protect my privacy and that of my roommate by changing the locks on our parents' apartment. Backstory: I am a 19-year-old male graduate student, along with my best friend, who is also in his final year of studies at the age of 21. Due to financial constraints, we are both dirt poor and unable to afford housing costs that had previously been out of reach. As part of our arrangement, we initially moved into my childhood home, which is approximately a 30-minute drive from our university. The property includes a 3-story house, with the top floor being an independent apartment still connected to the main residence. My parents, having paid off their mortgage, own the house outright and are not required to pay additional rent. Instead, they utilize it for short-term renters or other purposes. However, the apartment had been vacant for roughly 2 years prior to our occupancy. With my parents' consent, we decided to take up residence in the apartment without paying rent, but we insisted on covering utilities. Fast forward 5 months, and despite an initial agreement not to enter the space uninvited, they continued to surprise us by entering the apartment unannounced. My parents would often analyze my roommate's room, criticizing his disorganized living space and scrutinizing mine in search of substances or other perceived issues. Whenever I confronted them about their disregard for our boundaries, they would respond with, "We were just saying hi." Their actions became increasingly intrusive and unacceptable. I proposed changing the locks to establish a clear boundary and protect my roommate's privacy as well, but they reacted negatively, stating that their parental rights gave them unrestricted access to the space. While I understand we are not paying rent, our financial situation is dire, and this is the only feasible option for us. However, I still believe it is reasonable to expect a degree of privacy, both for myself and my roommate.